much prefer stages like Yoshi's and FOD. S2J, on the other hand, is going to be looking for like the Dreamland, the Final Destination, and then you got maybe like Pokemon Stadium, and then sort of more in the middle you got Battlefield, which is where we end up starting.
So probably agreed to Battlefield. Didn't want to deal with any banning. I think I
do think this is also the most neutral stage in the matchup.
The stages probably favor Falcon just a little bit more, I'd say.
So overall, you mean?
Yeah, overall.
Yeah. I think that's part of what happens when you're trying to make your way up the tier list, right? As the Ganon.
Yeah.
So
you start getting the uneven character matchups. Then you get a few that you're a little bit better in, but then the stage just starts working against you too.
Right. So far, we're keeping it extremely close. Ooh. But Johnny's able to find that fall off fair with his knee, and that's going to take the first stock.
Yeah, Biz tried to catch him with a down air on his recovery, but then S2J slips right through it. And then he gets punished for it with a knee.
Ooh, crouch cancel grab.
Nice fair.
Biz is going to get a lot off of this.
Tries to hit him with the tips.
Bizzaro Flame, a big fan of that short hop up air to cover like everything on the way back.
Yeah.
But that time Johnny was able to slip under it with his double jump.
Yeah, still cleaned up the stock though, so good on Bizzaro Flame for knowing all of his options that he has to cover.
Ooh, he misses the Gentleman's, and Bizzaro Flame's going to get a big punish off of it.
Eats 2 fairs for it. Those sound a lot like more meaty than they are sometimes. Like when you get when you get hit a tipper or something and you get the screen shakes and you hear the noise too. Same with Ganon's forward air.
Yeah.
You just hear this big oh, I like that option.
Yeah, that was an interesting choice.
I didn't know this, but you can actually cancel the up part of Ganon's up B, and it just becomes a little shortened one on the ground.
Really?
Yeah, if you hit B immediately after, so if you like kind of do a double tap on it.
I didn't know that. That's pretty cool.
Yeah, and you can do aerial drift with it, so you can use it to cover some things on ledge. So on a Falcon recovery, you do that, and then you can cover it where you'll magnet grab them, and then after you're done, after you cover that, you can do a turnaround at the end of it and grab ledge. So it covers a few options against Falcon with his easy to hit recovery.
Ooh. He goes for the side B there, Bizzaro Flame, but Johnny just jabs him out of it, says, get out of here.
Yeah, a little bit too slow. Not as fast as Falcon's rapid boost.
Ooh. So we're at 2 stocks apiece. Bizzaro Flame definitely keeping it close, but Johnny seems to be having a little bit of an edge, both in terms of the neutral game and in terms of that edge guarding once he gets him off stage.
Ooh,
though
right
both characters are working hard at it.
Bizzaro Flame shakes it. He's like, I didn't want that.
I think he was looking for a double jump there as he started the up air, and he just barely didn't catch it. He would have made it back otherwise, and that would have been a big turnaround for him.
That's a little tough for him because you got to deal with Falcon on a fresh stock, but you do also have the fresh stock as well.
Yeah. Ooh, that knee.
Wasn't ready for it. Hits him with some pretty whack DI. Nice nairs on the shield pressure.
Bizzaro Flame gets the F tilt off that throw, and now Johnny's way off stage. He goes for the super high recovery, but he slides through that top platform. Very clever play there.
Ooh,
and he finds the knee.
Yeah, that recovery by S2J was super smart because it's really hard for Ganon to get up to that top platform and just hit him with some rove.
Right, so then Bizzaro Flame commits really hard to go for that top platform, and Johnny kind of next levels him by sliding through it, and then Bizzaro doesn't have any way to punish after that.
But back to Battlefield. I think that's a good idea, actually, because Biz missed his double jump on that one edge guard.
That's true.
I feel like he thought he got that game in the bag.
I am a little surprised that he's not looking to close down the space a little bit more, go to something like Yoshi's. But
yeah, he could move a lot faster on Yoshi's too, since the platforms are a lot closer.
Yeah, so close.
The slopes.
Ooh, Johnny gets him off stage right there, but Bizzaro Flame's able to make it back with a clever down B.
Yeah, that down B was pretty threatening to Johnny's space too, because if he tried to go out and clip it, he could potentially get hit with the hitbox and then get spiked.
That was a reverse down B. I didn't know that Ganon could even really hit that. That looked funny, but. Johnny, once again, he's going for that knee where he slides off, or he falls off and doesn't actually land on stage, and then he can just double jump after. It's worked out for him twice so far in this set. Neither player really seems to want to be in close against the other one for very long at all. Both of them are kind of like weaving in and out, and then once they get the hit, then they go really ham. But definitely both trying to maintain their space a little bit. Ooh, Johnny goes for that downward angled F tilt, but it doesn't quite catch Bizzaro Flame. He's able to find right after. What was that, double jab knee or something like that?
Yeah. Biz is looking like he's having a little bit of trouble now, even though he picked back to Battlefield. I think maybe you were right about him trying to go to Yoshi's. I think that would have been a little better. Keep the Falcon a little bit congested.
Well, I hope to see, if this game doesn't turn out for Bizzaro Flame, him try that for Game 3.
Yeah, if Biz does end up making a comeback, I think Johnny might go to like an FD. Yeah. That's a what if still.
Yeah, for sure. Definitely. He goes for that F smash. Not one you see too often, but it's relatively good in terms of covering space, especially when you expect your opponent to stay in place, not move forward. So good stuff to him. He's got this little tech chase going.
Yeah. But
he's not able to get too much off of it other than some percent.
Nice.
Johnny's using these really interesting nairs right at platform height, and they seem to be working out quite well for him.
Yeah, it's like he's kind of calling out Biz's movement on the platforms. It's like I know you're real crispy on these platforms, but I'm just gonna throw out a moves to interrupt it.
Right.
So you can't be like moving on me.
Right, and I really like the choice of going with Nair there. He could be using like up air or something to cover a similar amount of space, but with Nair you're covering that space for so much longer, right? You have the two options of doing it. And if the first hit catches on shield, oftentimes the Ganon is waiting to see his shield get hit and then move right after. So in this case, if he tries to move right after the first hit, then he gets hit by the second hit.
Yeah, I think the nairs are really smart too, because in that situation it set him up for a knee.
Yeah.
And a lot of the times his nairs, reverse weak knee to up air, but the nairs are just setting him up for all these hard-hitting knees, up air to knee or something like that.
Yeah, so it almost feels like a better...
Johnny tried to fist bump him in the middle. He goes,
wow, so rude.
And he went, oh, wait, it's best of 5, and he put his hand on his head.
Oh, I'm sorry, man. My bad.
They fist bump anyway.
Okay. Oh, look, we do go to Yoshi's for Game 3. I like that choice. Let's see if it works out a little better for Bizzaro Flame, or if it was more about Johnny getting a read and less about the stage. I do agree with what you're saying there at the end of that last game, that these nairs seem to be working really well for the weight that Ganon is to get things started. I really like that the usage by S2J. Ooh, he wanted to knee there, but chose better of it.
All right.
Another nair.
Yeah, these nairs have really good knockback at this percent too.
Yeah.
Set up a...
So there we see the downside of picking Yoshi's story against Falcon.
That was like 80%, yeah.
And I mean, at 80%, like, you're probably going to die on a lot of stages. But the problem here is if he gets caught by a knee at like 50%, he's going to be in big trouble, right?
Especially if he's not ready for it and he doesn't have a good DI.
Yeah, maybe a little higher than 50 because Ganon is a fatty, but you get the point. Ooh, that jab gets him far enough off stage that he can't make it back. I'm surprised, and I bet Johnny is a bit too.
Good shield pressure with the gentleman. Nice read. Weak. Didn't quite get the hitbox he wanted on that knee. I think he was really opting for the strong hit. That probably would have killed, but he cleaned up the stock anyways.
I think S2J is doing a really good job of putting on shield pressure without putting himself in a bad space. He's got like this very space shield pressure where he makes it really scary for Bizzaro Flame to swing at any point, right? Because it might just miss. So it's been working out really well in his favor.
I also think that Ganon has a really hard time out of shield too. So
both of these characters, really.
Along with Falcon or S2J's really good shield pressure, makes it even harder with the limited options that Ganon has.
Yeah, if someone's in front of you outside of grab range as a Ganon, like what can you do, right?
Yeah, you try to jump out of shield and do a move, but then you just get hit with the shield pressure. Yeah, and definitely you don't have an option that's unreactable, right? You don't have anything like a shine or something like that where you can do it fast enough that there's no choice. Yeah, but Ganon's too slow to do anything like that on a shield. Bizzaro Flame, though, keeping it close. He's down on percent by a good amount, but same stock. Nice choice there by Bizzaro Flame to stay out and not eat that knee. S2J on that the side B, he barely missed the hitbox and hit him at the top with a nair. That was a really smart up air too. S2J really showing off some of this edge guarding here. And then he drops it right when you say it too. But he's able to pick it back up and clean it up. So good stuff to him. Bizzaro Flame on his winner side stock. Let's see if he can clean things up pretty quick and get to the last stock situation. He's moving a little bit. Oh, that Waveland grab. Johnny's back in control. But the F tilt from Biz. He gets a down tilt into a fair. That's going to take the stock. We're at his last stock situation. Biz does his classic lean back in chair. shows that he's feeling himself. Ooh, can he turn up the heat though to keep it into another match?
Johnny's moving quite a bit here. He's already tacked on a lot of percent. Oh. Bizzaro Flame's going to have to find something real soon.
Oh, barely gets through. Oh, this is really tough for Biz too.
Oh, he finds the ledge. That should be one more chance. Oh,
call out with that.
Reads the waveland with the F smash. Bizzaro Flame's still feeling that one.
Yeah, that was, I felt that